Last time you guys saw me, I was getting ready to make a big decision on what school I was going to go to play ball for. Since then, I decided to break up with my girlfriend, especially after the shootout. And I had a chance to be alone and really clear my mind to make a big decision. See, life was moving fast, and I didn't have time for any distractions. At my hat selection day, people thought they knew what was coming. The safe bet was NC State. That's what my brother had played, and the whole city figured I was following his footsteps. Some people also thought Alabama because it was a powerhouse program. But deep down, I already made my mind up. When the moment came, I picked up that Clemson hat and I put it on. The crowd erupted. Some shocked, some cheering, some shaking their heads. I knew right then I had chose a different path. I wasn't choosing anyone else's story. I was writing my own. Coming in as a freshman, I had one thing on my mind. I had to show out, especially because Shaquille is my older brother. And I definitely shocked a lot of people by not even choosing NC State. First game of the season at Clemson, and I didn't even touch the field. I stood there on the sideline the whole night, bruh. I ain't gonna hold you. I was definitely mad. The crowd was going crazy. The energy was electric, but inside me, frustration was building. I was the number one running back in high school, bruh. Man, Clemson recruited me so hard, sold me a dream, promised me an opportunity, and now I couldn't even get a single snap. Second game of the season was our first home game at Clemson. The stadium was packed. I'm talking about orange everywhere. Fans screaming like we won a national championship already. See, this was the game I thought for sure I was going to get ready to play because, this is our first home game of the season. Clemson really gave your boy a scholarship and recruited your boy. So I couldn't wait to show the crowd, coaches, everybody why they gave your boy a full-ride scholarship to come here. But the whole game went by, and once again, I didn't get in, not one snap. The whole game, I kept asking myself the same question. Why give me a scholarship if you're not even going to play me? I didn't come here to be a bench warmer. I came here to make plays, to carry the ball, to prove I was ranked the best in the nation. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. What's up, man? Maybe I should have went to NC State, bro. Then after that game, the next day, bro, we had community service. The way I was feeling, man, forget going to community service, bro. I need to talk to you while I'm not playing, coach. Come on, baby. And then this shorty gonna hit me up talking about something. I think we met last year. Man, last year I was in high school. I don't even know you, shorty. You was not about to get me caught up, so I can't even do it. All I had was on my mind was, why wasn't I getting any playing time? I wanted to transfer, but before I made any moves, I decided to call my older brother Shaquille. Y'all know, the one that played for the Denver Broncos. If anybody knew what it takes to make it, it was him. When my brother picked up the phone, all I said was, bro, I'm done with this. I'm not playing. Coach not showing me love. I can't keep wasting time, bro. I think I'm about to hit the portal. He let me vent to him, then hit me with the big brother wisdom. Told me not to rush. Told me sometimes you got to weather the storm before you shine. He reminded me that talent always rises. And if I keep grinding, my time will come, whether at Clemson or somewhere else. We talked for a good minute. And I appreciated him too because I definitely needed this conversation because I didn't know what to think. The next day of practice, man, I started balling out, bro. I really was trying to prove a point to these people. Bro, you don't put the number one running back in the nation on the bench. I'm not no bench warmer, bro. I'm a starter or at least a running back too. But, man, patience was the key. But then again, I ain't have too much of that patience. I was really trying to get active. Next thing you know, coach called me in for a position battle. Word was they needed to figure out who was going to step up and take the running back 2 spot. That was my moment. I've been waiting for it. Grinding in practice, holding all that frustration in, and now I finally had a chance to let it out on the field. When the coaches blew that whistle, I wasn't just running drills. I was running for my name, my respect, and my future. Every cut was sharp. Every sprint was personal. I wasn't just about to let anybody outwork me. Not after standing on the sideline and watching like a fan. Come on now. After getting these good reps in and dominating in front of the coaches and staffs, just like that, your boy was running back number 2. It wasn't running back number 1, but at least I can say I can finally get some playing time now. Dang. Now coming into this game, it felt different. It hit different. It's like I feel good. I'm breathing different. I'm living different, baby. Like my boy Ace Boogie say. But nah, for real, all just aside though. This game, it felt good because I was knowing that I was about to get some playing time and not sitting on the sideline how I normally was. See, that's all I wanted, bruh. Was the coach to really give me a chance and stop playing with my name. See, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Lining up, I was kind of nervous. I ain't gonna say kinda, I was nervous. First play for me, caught a pass, bro, I ain't go nowhere. I'm like, coach, let me run the ball, bro. Then that second play, you know I was out of there. I was running through the 6 with my woes. Crowd went crazy, teammates stormed me. Second play of my college career, I was already in the end zone. All that waiting, all that grinding, it finally paid off at the right moment. After that touchdown, everybody in that stadium knew I was coming for the starting position, and I wasn't done letting up either. Later in that first, we ran the exact same play and only gained 1 yard. It's crazy because the crowd was going crazy. Like, this is not like high school. High school was mad different than college, but I should have went up the middle on that play, but I ended up going outside and we didn't get the first down. We ended up getting 4th and inches. But later in the second quarter, 1st and goal, your boy done got his second touchdown. Man, let's go. Our defense came up clutch and got a stop. Still 14-0. Man, I got the handoff, and you already knew I was gone. I was running through the 6 with my woes. Got to that touchdown once again, man. 3 touchdowns before the half was even over. 21-0. But I guess the coach seen what he had to see. Man, my man put me out for the rest of the game, which I don't even blame him. So eventually, we end up getting that dub. The very next day, I laced my shoes up and headed to the school track and got some work in. See, one thing about me, bro, my brother always told me, if you're going to dominate, you got to keep putting in that work because it's definitely going to show. Just like y'all see in my previous game, I had 3 touchdowns, so you already know the work is showing. The next game was against Florida State, and I walked into that stadium with all the confidence in the world. Coming off a 3 touchdown performance, I just knew I was about to get more minutes, more touches, and more chances to prove that I belong. I had it all pictured in my head, the lights, the crowd, and me in the end zone once again. Coach done finally put your boy in the game. It's like, dang, the first quarter about to end. It's like, come on, coach, I know you're not about to start doing this again. If you guys peep, it is the second quarter, bro. Minute and 17 seconds left. Man, I barely got in. It's like, coach, what are we doing, bro? I'm playing these little minutes, bro. It's like, bro, I literally just had 3 touchdowns the previous game, and you over here keep playing, bro. See, I try to listen to my brother talking about some how patience, this and that, but, man, my patience is thinning out, bro. Something got to give. I can't keep doing this. But reality hitting me hard, man. My number barely got called. I only got a handful of carries. Nothing like the game before. Every time I draw back to the sideline, I felt that fire in my chest. Wanting more, knowing I could do more. But I'm just not getting my shot, bro. It's really getting frustrating. We still pulled the win out, and the team was celebrating. But deep down, I couldn't shake that feeling. It was like I had taken 1 step forward against Georgia Tech to only get pushed 2 steps back against Florida State. It's like I just don't know what to do anymore. I really don't. Next day in practice, I'll try to stay positive. You know, try to stay level-headed, try to remain humble. But then again, man, you know what? Let me just be quiet, man, because I don't want to get too cocky. And then my man didn't even blocking for me. The whole time I'm thinking, if y'all not going to play me, y'all should have just left me at running back number 3. For real, for real. The only thing to do is just remain positive, just keep moving forward and get ready for the next game. Our next matchup was against Virginia Tech. So we ran my go-to route. Man, I got that handoff, and you know your boy was gone. I was running through the 6 with my woes. Your boy done got a 93-yard touchdown, baby. Man, let's go. By the time I crossed that goal line, man, the crowd was losing their mind. Teammates were chasing me down and celebrating. Fans was on their feet screaming, and the whole stadium felt shaking. 93 yards, man. One play that reminded everybody who I was. My next carry, I ended up losing 3 yards. So the coach decided to take me out. I don't know if it was because of that or what, but, man, I ain't tripping. I ain't going to let that get to me. So I ended up getting a handoff second quarter with 55 seconds left. Ended up getting a stop. I really thought I was out of there. So coach decided to leave me in, which I'm actually shocked. Man, I went up that middle, and you already know my saying. I was running through the 6 with my woes. Come on, baby. Man, second touchdown of the game. They should already know who I am. Like, bro, my name is Keyshawn, the #1 running back in the nation in high school. There is a reason why they got me here. Like, bro, stop playing with me, bro. Put some respect on my name, like Birdman said. Then later that quarter, 17 seconds left, 21-10. Got the ball up the middle again. And you know I just broke a tackle. And you know I'm up out of there, baby. Stop playing with me. And I had to do a belly flop in the end zone. I guess coach liking what he see, because he definitely is playing your boy a little bit more. When I got up the middle at the goal line, and I got into that touchdown once again. Stop playing with us. So eventually we end up winning that game 45-10. So I really hope this is putting everybody on notice that I'm really him. Like, I hate being cocky, but at the same time, I gotta pop it, bro. Because it's like, yo, I really on the sideline watching these people play, and he wasn't even playing your boy. After that game, the offensive coordinator, he wanted to ask me some questions. You know, I guess he was trying to quiz your boy. But y'all should already know, I got every answer right. It's like, I'm doing good on the field. Man, I'm making the dean's list. And I'm answering these questions right. And I just gained a trust coach again. Like, stop playing with me. Then after that, I found out I was the ACC Player of the Week. And I was the National Player of the Week, too. After I got them nominees, or them awards, you say, tell me why your boy done broke some records for the school. I was walking around campus, I was definitely feeling myself. You couldn't tell me nothing. A freshman at that, was coming in breaking records. Then it happened. Our star running back had went down. But for me, I knew right then the opportunity had just knocked. Like, I don't wish injury on nobody, but maybe this was a blessing in disguise. The next day on campus, I met up with my coach. We had a serious conversation. He looked at me in my eyes and said, "It's your time now. You got to step up for us." To me, that hit different. All the frustrations from the first 2 games, the doubts, the late nights wondering if I made the right choice, it all flipped right there. Coach wasn't just giving me reps anymore. He was giving me the keys. From that day forward, I wasn't chasing that opportunity. I was the opportunity. See, after my boy injured, everything shifted. Midway through the season, I wasn't just filling in anymore. I was carrying the team on my back. Game after game, the ball was in my hands and I delivered. Win after win, I was dominating. Defense stacked the box, but it didn't matter. I was breaking tackles, finding daylight, turning short games into highlights. Every week, my name was climbing up the stat sheet, the headlines, and the conversations on campus. Clemson football wasn't just about tradition anymore. It was about me setting the tone. I went from being the kid watching from the sidelines to the one who had the whole program to lean on, and I love every second of it. You can definitely say, man, everything I wished for was finally coming to light. I couldn't thank anybody but the man above. Midway through the season, we were #1 in the nation, and we were in the ACC championship game versus Louisville. Drive after drive, coach kept feeding me, and I kept delivering it. Breaking tackles, cutting back across the field, dragging defenders like they were nothing. It didn't matter if it was the third and short or first and long. I was moving the chains, keeping the offense alive. The whole game, Louisville tried everything, and I mean everything. Stack the box, crash the edges, bring the safeties down. None of it mattered. By the fourth quarter, it wasn't even about stats anymore. It was about dominance. The crowd knew it. My teammates knew it. Louisville knew it. I was carrying Clemson straight to the win, straight to the ACC trophy. When the clock hit 0 and the confetti rained down, it hit me. I didn't just play in the ACC championship. I dominated it. And everybody watching knew I was the reason Clemson was moving on. See, after that ACC championship game, my coach ended up getting Coach of the Year, which was a blessing for him. Then I got the Walter Kemp Award. I'm shocked that I got that award, but then again, I wasn't shocked. Then I got the Sean Alexander Award. And what else awards did I get? Don't play with me. Then I got the Maxwell Award. Like, I was balling. Like, this season was really good. Like I said, then, woo! Then your boy got the Heisman. Man, let's go, man. That's all I really wanted was that Heisman. I ain't even know I was in the Heisman race. Ain't nobody tell me. But then again, how was I supposed to know? I was on the sideline. Man, let's go, baby. Everything I asked for is finally here. I can't complain. I just got to stay humble. We were deep in the playoffs. Our next game was the Orange Bowl. We were playing against UCLA. Bright lights, big stage, everything I had dreamed since high school. I was locked in, ready to dominate. But then it happened. My boy Boswell came back. See, at first, I was thinking like, we'll shut a load. We be on some LeBron and Wade duo, MJ Scotty duo. But, boy, I was wrong. See, first quarter, I got the ball. I was out of there too. I was running through the six with Mike Woes. But I don't know what I was thinking, bruh. I tried to cut back. I should have just kept going. Maybe I was overthinking because it was the Orange Bowl. Then second and goal, didn't get it, man. I'm like, dang it. I just knew I better get into that end zone. But reality hit quick. The snaps weren't the same. The carries I had worked for, earned, fought to prove that I deserved, they weren't coming my way anymore. Every time I looked up, he was on the field. I was back on the sideline. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got a catch right there before y'all say something, but you just caught a catch. Man, look what quarter it is. I'm barely getting any plays. I was beyond mad. After carrying this team midway through the season, after dominating the ACC championship, then my man overthrew me. But anyways, I felt like I had been pushed back into the shadows. I wanted to cheer for the team, but deep down, the fire inside me was burning hotter than ever. I didn't just want the snaps. I needed them. Even though I barely touched the ball, we still got the win in the Orange Bowl. And no matter how mad I was on the inside, I couldn't take that away from my brothers. I was still happy for the team. When the clock hit 0, we celebrated on the field. I had to remind myself that this was bigger than me. We were chasing the national championship, and we weren't done yet. Yeah, I wanted to shine. Yeah, I felt overlooked. But at the end of the day, we advanced, and Clemson football was still rolling. Next up was the Rose Bowl against Georgia, the granddaddy of them all. Lights, cameras, millions watching. This was the stage every player dreams about. I walked into that game with my head high, ready to remind everybody who I was and what I could do. All I had on my mind was to kill. I ended up doing a comeback route, caught the ball. I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was up out of there, but I wasn't. But here we go again. Same story. I barely got any playing time, barely got touches. Every time I thought Coach would call my number, he went another direction. I stood there on the sideline, helmet strapped, heart racing, waiting to explode, but the chance never really came. Like, come on, Coach. After everything I've done, after carrying this team when we needed it the most, this was supposed to be my moment too. But instead, I was left watching, boiling inside, asking myself, why I even chose this path? Like, come on, I hate to keep bringing this up, but I'm the reason we even got into the playoffs. I was the one carrying the team when Bothwell went down, the one dominating week after week after week, the one who set the tone, the one who tore Louisville apart in the ACC championship. It didn't feel right. I wasn't just mad, I was hurt. All that work, all that grind, all those sacrifices, and when the lights were on the brightest, I was left in the shadows. Eventually, we lost 16-3. Georgia didn't beat us. We beat ourselves. And deep down, I knew why. I didn't even play. And when I did, I barely got touches. The whole offense felt flat, predictable, easy to stop. And I knew I could have changed that the coach would have just trusted me. Crazy part is, the crowd knew it too. Every time I stood on the sideline, bruh, the fans were yelling my name, begging coach to put me in. People were furious, not because we were losing, but because I wasn't being used. When we got into that locker room, I told the coaches exactly how I was feeling. I looked dead in the coach's eyes and told him, y'all really let this season slip away because y'all didn't trust me. I carried us here. I got us to the playoffs. And when it mattered the most, you sat me down. How does that make sense? Coach knew he messed up because he couldn't say nothing. All he could do was just shake his head. But you guys see that Georgia ended up beating USC in the championship, 38-20. So later that year, I ended up walking to campus because I had to talk to Coach, man. I ended up going to his office. With Bothwell coming back next year, healthy and ready to reclaim his spot, and after the way I spoke my mind to the coaching staff, I'm only laughing because I did snap on them. But anyways, I knew for a fact that the road ahead at Clemson wasn't going to be easy. See, my chances with Clemson was 50-50. Maybe I'll play, maybe I won't play. But deep down, I knew I had to make a choice. It's either stay loyal to Clemson and fight for every snap, or hit the transfer portal and write my new chapter somewhere that would actually value me. But one thing for certain, I wasn't built to sit. I was built to play. And whichever path I chose, the next move was going to define my career. So y'all let me know what I should do. Should I stay or should I transfer?